Hey everyone, Kyrix here, and this isn't any particular long-term continuing project. Um, Basically, it's my anniversary, February 14th. Not my channel anniversary, but the anniversary of the point when this channel became a Let's Play channel. I've been at this for 7 years now, believe it or not. It seems like not quite as long, considering I went almost a whole year or two without really uploading anything. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to fire up some Overcooked. I think the middle one was just me. The other one looks like something I would have accomplished with Robert. Yeah, so the problem is, and I really should have recorded this a day or two ago, or even earlier today. Not that it's that late right now. But I'm sitting here thinking, well, what can I even do? You know, what exactly can I, as an individual, do for my channel anniversary? I mean, there's not... I can't start a little, like, something like, say, The Forest, or... well, I can't do The Forest or Dead by Daylight, because I'm already doing those for Kyrix Plays. I really can't do Mountain Blade Warband, because you can't really accomplish a goddamn thing in a single episode, and this is not going to be something I continue once a year. You know? I mean, I'm already slow enough to update shit. And I don't really have much in the way of short games that I can just pop on and play. So, I'm gonna fire up some Overcooked. First, I'm gonna do one of these easy levels to remind myself how to play, and then I'm just gonna zip around and do some of my fun levels. I think, and I could be wrong on this, but I seem to recall that, at least in later stages, the timer doesn't even start until... Yup, until you do your first one. So we're gonna be ready. Yeah, I discovered that completely by accident, that the timer doesn't even start until after you've served your first dish. So we're just gonna... we're gonna set the fuck up, is what we're gonna do. This game is just gonna get real dumb real fast, and I love it. So, you know, another year, another anniversary. Last year was not that great to me, 2020. Let's be honest, it wasn't great to a lot of people for a lot of reasons. I was going through some transitions at work, like schedule shifts. The COVID thing happened. It basically put me even more on the clock than I'm used to. Numerous transportation issues that kept me from working, really, when you get right down to it. And just not having the time to do anything recreational, you know. It was pretty rough. You know, it is what it is. Alright, so there's that. And in a minute, we're gonna let these fuckers rip. But yeah, 2021 is shaping up to be a fantastic year for me personally. And probably a lot of other people on top of that. It's just... it's not bad for me. You know, I mean, it could be better, but it could also be a lot worse. Oops. Forgot to do that. Honestly, at this point, I don't even need to do anything else. Well, maybe that. I'm barely even paying attention to what's happening here. Sometimes in a game like this, it'd be fun just to see how high you can get your score to go. And this is one of those times. But yeah, 2021, it's shaping up to be a lot better. I'm starting the year free-ish. You know, I have time to myself. I have time to work on whatever project comes to mind. You know, if I want to work on getting some new stuff, I can do that. If I want to work on just work on relaxing and enjoying shit, I can do that. I'm able to get my finances under wraps a little bit more, which is really nice. And I'm kind of at a loss for words, because I'm just kind of shooting for the cuff here. This is not, like I said, this is not a Let's Play. This is not really going to be added into the overall Overcooked playlist. It's not even going to appear there, really. It's just me needing something to do on my anniversary. So I'm playing Overcooked because I like it. And it's been a while. I've added a lot of new games to the library. When I can get around, did I do it? I doed it. I doed it big. Cool. Is that just not going to be a gold star? Is that just going to kind of sit there like that? It kind of makes me feel a little less accomplished, really. Not going to lie. Oh, well, it's what it is. Is this the one? It's a one. That's for damn sure. No, not that. This one. I like making the pizzas. Pizzas are fun. Especially this one where they're all the same fucking thing. It's like there's no extra mystery to it. Just make some goddamn pizzas. We're shooting for 8:30 this time. And as I recall, it's pretty easy to pull this off, actually. And we're not in any particular hurry, so we're just gonna relax. When I can get around to getting a new computer, which will happen, it's not a matter of if, it's a matter of when. When I can get around to getting a new computer, I have a whole bunch of new Steam games, actually, that are up for grabs, play-wise. Like, expect Cooking Simulator, expect, you know, Monster Prom 2, several other things. What's this text message? Roommate's asking me to make a run to the store for him, but I'm kind of in the midst of something at the moment here. Let's do a tomato. But yeah, I've been just doing lots of things in general. Like, my computer can't handle the bulk of the games that I have on it right now. It's not exactly high-end. Basically, it's something that I got, I think, on like a Black Friday sale or something. And it's not the most impressive chunk of hardware on the market. But it's what I can afford. And that's what I have now. In the very, very near future, I will be getting something a lot better. And with it, I intend to do a lot of, you know, Let's Plays, a lot of everything, really. A lot of Let's Plays, maybe get some editing done, some music videos. Just get my channel back alive. And on top of that, there are plans to get, like a PS5, though there's nothing on the market that I'm aware of that I really want the PS5 for, that I can't already use the PS4 to do. But hey, stay ahead of the curve for a change, right? Right. And a PlayStation VR, that's the big one. That's Captain Big O over there. That's the one where it's something I feel a genuine need to get on top of, because I have quite a few games that'll do that. And actually, I plan to get a PC VR as well. Because, as it turns out, I don't know if it's the version I have, but I can probably get the upgrade for it. Cooking Simulator can be used in VR, and because Cooking Simulator is a mouse and keyboard thing, people who know me know that's not comfortable for me. That's not how I adapt. I do not mouse, I do not keyboard. I use controllers. I was damn near born with a joystick in my hand. You know, I grew up with an Atari 2600, which is a literal joystick. You know, you wiggle the stick and joy happens, you know, it's a literal joystick. But, yeah, I had that thing, like Gadoo, and, so I never got on the mouse and keyboard hype train. I just didn't. I mean, hell, when I was a kid, computers didn't have mice until, like, I don't know, 3rd grade? Like, originally, there was no reason for a mouse, because everything was text. It got to the point where I always thought that the mouse was this fun, optional piece of hardware, and now the idea of a computer without a mouse is just unthinkable, even for me, who literally grew up with the damn things, you know? It's like, I know how these fuckers work, and I still can't picture them. So, that just shows how fucking brainwashed we are, for lack of a better term. And then there's XCOM Chimera Squad, which I recently bought, that I really want to do, because fuck, I've played every other goddamn iteration of XCOM, which isn't true. I didn't do the original, or 2 and 3 for my channel. I didn't do, like, Interceptor, and so on. There's a bunch I didn't do, but if I get them, I probably will, let's be honest. Because I love me some XCOM. It's a fun series to play. Alright, I do not yet have enough pizzas in my life. Why do you have this? Get rid of this, it is garbage. Nothing is going to catch fire, you silly creature. So yeah, now we're just gonna chop tomatoes. And we're gonna continue chopping this, grab this. We should almost be to the point where I have enough. We're not there yet. That's what I should be doing. I'm an idiot. But I'm not gonna do anything about me being an idiot just yet. So yeah, computers in the works, PS5's in the works, PlayStation VR's in the works, PC VR's in the works. I don't know how serious I am about it yet, but I've been floating the idea to myself about getting an extra PS4, just so me and Robert can game online together. Because I'm going to have the money soon, so it's an option. It's not necessarily the world's most viable option, but it does exist. It is a thing I am capable of doing if I so choose. Now, Whether or not I will so choose, yeah, it's up to fucking fate, really. But like I said, it exists. It's optional. It's viable. It's something that, in point in fact, I can do if the mood strikes. Relocate these here like so. Because I forgot, the real power of this level is the fact that, of any pizza level really, is the fact that pizzas as a rule are all one thing. You know, like, every single pizza is going to have bread, every single pizza is going to have sauce, every single pizza is going to have cheese. And it's just a matter of assembling them properly at that point, you know? It's just getting all the moving parts together, and then you have your pizza. So if I preheat all these motherfuckers, because you can do that, you can pre-build all of these things, then when the time comes to, for lack of a better word, harvest them, do one of these here. When time comes to harvest them, again, to use that word, I can just do so. You know, they're just done. It's like, oh, pizza up, okay, plate, pizza up, plate, pizza up, plate. And as long as I have plates, I have pizzas, and then I can literally just sit on my ass if I so choose. Which has been my keyword of late, if I so choose. But yeah, the plans are things like I want to do Resident Evil 7 with VR, I want to do Bridge Crew with VR, I want to show off so many things using VR. And of course, I'm one of those kids who grew up in the VR era and never got to experience VR. Not really. You know, like I owned the R-Zone, I've seen a Virtual Boy, but that's not the same thing in any stretch of the imagination. Well, fuck it then. You put the pizzas in. I don't give a shit. And I can still fit several more of these goddamn things. We're just gonna take this and put it down here in a sec. Up. Move. Perfect. Now these two. And we're gonna relocate these up here. Because I can, really. There's no other reason. Other than just the fact that I fucking can. Perfect, okay. So then we got these two that are just gonna float on over to this end. And then we've got bread to prep. So yeah, channel plans for 2021. I always have such huge plans for the channel, thinking that this is going to be the year, but I think this is really actually going to be the year when shit gets flowing, you know. It's going to be the year when my channel gets diarrhea and shit just cascades. but in a good way. Don't know why I tried that. So, yeah, this is not terribly exciting. There's literally no pressure to perform at this point. But I'm gonna do it anyway. Sometime in the very near future, me and Rob are gonna have to get together and start doing... we gotta finish our Death Road to Canada run. We gotta finish Overcooked 2. There's some other projects we're co-oping together. What I would absolutely love to do, and it would be fucking nightmarish for me as a human being, is to co-op something like The Forest. And the reason it would be just nightmarish for me is because, I'll be perfectly goddamn honest, it would require a second PS4. And that's not something I currently have access to. You know. But yeah, like co-oping The Forest together, co-oping like Don't Starve, other survival games like that, because we both seem to do well on those together. I would love to, just for shits and giggles, get like Dead by Daylight going with some friends. But that's just kind of a thing, you know? Like right now, Dead by Daylight just is not viable for me to multi-run. Because for one thing, it involves teaching people stuff, and being that I'm a killer main, I'm kind of morally against Survive with Friends groups, despite the fact that they're fun. Because it's kind of killer bully simulator, really, when you get right down to it. Oh, yeah, this is going to be the last round of these motherfuckers. I'm going to make these last 4 pizzas, and then that's justice. Okay, so 1 of these, 2 of those, and it's Jesus time. Alright, last 2 tomatoes. Put those other 2 beauties in there. Because they're ready. Alrighty. And that's just all she wrote for now. And now we just wait for the dishes to catch up. Because all dishes are dishes. Okay. That exists. 3 plates. And I think I've already damn near beat the score I need. These almost look like ketchupy omelets, really. This game's just lucky that we don't have enough money for more plates, or I would just destroy this score right now. Yeah, I would love to get a full-on 4-player Overcooked game going. That would just make my day. I wish this was a little more exciting. I didn't have anything planned. This is really very last minute, and it's very much a case of I have nothing else I can think to do. So yeah, the video is just gonna suffer because of that, because I do not know what the fuck I was going to do. Just put these here and be fucking done with them. I'm just trying to have a little fun 4-starring some missions that I know I can. But just knowing that the clock stops until you do something is amazing. And something that would have made me and Robert's time with this game far less fucking stressful. I mean, this is almost certainly going to be the end of it. And I didn't even need to make all those pizzas. But I did. And I ended up with an even higher score than in the sushi level. And I'm kind of okay with that. Alright. Oh yeah, I blew that out of the fucking water by a factor of over 1,000. You know, that's 2 levels just 4-starred for no effort. And honestly, I think if me and Robert were to go back and do the rest of these levels, we would 4-star them with relative ease, knowing what we know now, that we can just, you know, do a thing. Matter of fact, there are a couple levels here which I could do, but I will not do. Where it's like, oh, get a combo of 10 going or something. And I'm not going to do it. But I honestly might fire this game up to play single player and just destroy and 4-star everything. Because you'll notice, and I think this is our save file, and if it's not, there's another one like it, where there's some Kevin levels we haven't touched yet. Like this one over here. I do not currently have a Kevin level. Well, fuck, right here. I'm drifting around. Like this is a Kevin level we do not have, or I do not have. Because I don't remember whose file this is. Because there are 3 of them. But, for what it's worth, this is my anniversary video. It's a very lackluster celebration, but that's mostly because most of the games I've acquired are not little one-shot projects. There's something that you're looking at least 3 or 4 videos to complete. And I don't want to start something fun that the channel will never finish, so I'm revisiting something I've done before. And even the episodic stuff, like me playing The Forest every now and then, or a couple matches of Dead by Daylight, have gone into the new Kyrix Plays section of the channel, where it just is, you know, where it's something that I update periodically, but, you know, Dead by Daylight, I already have like a dozen episodes of that recorded, so this would just get lost in the shuffle and wouldn't feel special. And while I have done a full-on Let's Play of Overcooked, I haven't done it like this, and this is just for funsies. And I 4-starred 2 whole levels, and I'm proud of that. I'm exceedingly proud of that. So anyway, I'm gonna go. Bye-bye, everybody.